welcome back to my channel. Kind of hyper today, kind of happy. Sunday fun day. Can't wait to see what this day has in store. It is a beautiful day. Not really because it's rainy, but it's beautiful either way. So I do have this golden brown eye for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want to know how I got this look, then of course just keep watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, the little bell in the corner, this corner, that corner, wherever corner it is. Go ahead and turn that on so you can be let know of whenever I upload new videos, because you don't want to miss them. I have more exciting videos to come. On my lid, I did use a Colourpop Singles shadow, and it is pretty pigmented. The only thing I can tell from it is that I usually use Morphe shadows on my inner rim of my eyeliner line right here, and this one didn't really stay put as much. You can still see it, but not as much as I would want it to be seen, but does what it's supposed to do on the lid. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to start off with the Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette, taking this shade right here for our transition with our Morphe Y15 buffing blender brush. We're going to take that. We already concealed our eyeballs with my Cover FX foundation in the shade G40. I don't set the foundation with any powder or anything like that, just because it does give the eye a better color payoff, even if it's just the transition color. So I'm just going to take that color that I got from the 39A palette, and we are going to buff that in there back and forth, windshield wiper motions. And we're going to do this until we are satisfied or we get the color that we want, just because we are working with browns. I did take like an orangey apricot type of shade, and we're just blending it in on the top part of our eye, just so we could get a nice transition from the dark brown colors that I am going to be using. And now I'm going in with the M139, which is a crease blender, and I'm starting in taking any brown shade that you have will do. I just literally mixed 3 of the brown shades that are in the 39A palette and just did a little mixture myself. But I'm taking that tiny crease blending brush and just taking that right as you see there in my crease, and just going back and forth, windshield wiper motions. This brush is really good to blend any type of harsh color or any colors like this into the crease, just because it does distribute them nicely and it doesn't leave you any patchiness, doesn't go overboard, it doesn't go all the way up to your eyebrows, doesn't leave you like you just got punched in the face. So it is a really nice brush, and it's really inexpensive because it's from Morphe, so it's great. And now I'm going in with the Morphe M330. This one and the brush I just used are really my go-to for crease looks like this, just because after I go in with the crease blender, I go in with the big fluffy blender, which is the M330, and I just buff everything out just so there's no harsh lines, just in case the crease blender missed anything, which most of the time it doesn't, but it never hurts to go back with another brush, just because you don't want any harsh lines. Gotta sound like a broken record here, people. You cannot have any harsh lines. Now I'm going in on the other eye. I'm not showing you guys a lot of it just because it's time consuming. You can kind of get the point of what I'm doing on both eyes, because I'm doing the exact same thing. Here I think I'm Jennifer Lopez, but I'm not. I wish. Now I'm taking my flat packer brush with some of that foundation that I used, and I'm using that to cut my crease. I don't really use concealer to cut my crease as much as I just use the same foundation that I use on my face, which in this case is the G40 the shade G40 from the Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation. So I'm just taking that with a flat packer brush and just following kind of sort of the line that you see there that the brown left. And we're just going to pack that foundation on there until we have the crease shape that we want. And if you don't have a crease that you can go by, you can always just create one. I mean, it's really not that hard with makeup. You can just do anything that your little heart proposes itself to. So if you don't have one, just go ahead and create one wherever you want. And here I'm taking that crease blender back and we're just blending out the harsh edges because we are going to be going in with a gold shade from Colourpop. And I'm going to be linking this shade in the description because I don't remember exactly what the name of it is, but it is really, really pigmented. As you can see here, it's like sun blazing in your face. It's a really, really nice shade. It's creamy, pigmented, just everything that you're looking for in these yellow shades. And it's spring, so I'm going to be using a lot more colorful shades. Well, I'm gonna try. And we're basically doing the same procedure that we did with the foundation. Is we're just taking that shade on that same brush. I just cleaned it up a little bit with a napkin, and we're packing it on our lids following that line of the crease that we just made. Of course, I will be doing the same thing on the other eye. Duh, can't do anything different. And we're going back with that crease blender. We're just blending out any harshness. We do want it as a crease, but not as harsh. So now I'm going to be taking my NYX matte liquid liner. And I don't think I've ever shown how I do my eyeliner on here. So pretty much I just do the line going outward and then connecting it and then just filling in the empty spaces. That's just really all I do. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but yeah. This is just how I do my eyeliner. And I used to use the NYC liquid liner, but after they just discontinued that one, I found that this one is similar to it. It's not as good in my opinion. It's just my opinion. But, I mean, it does the job, so it's a pretty nice eyeliner. And we're going to be doing the same thing on the other eye. We're just going to flick it out. After we flick it out, we just go over top, make a line, fill in the empty spaces, and we are ready to go. And now moving on to my face, I will be using the Maybelline Infallible Matte in the shade 105 because I couldn't find my shade 103. I usually use 103 even if it does look too light on my face, just because this foundation does oxidize on me. So it oxidizes into the perfect shade if I use the 103. Now the 105 worked pretty well, maybe because I did mix it with the G40 Cover FX. but it's a pretty nice combination just because I didn't want to be too oily, too shiny. So that's why I mixed in the matte foundation, and I'm buffing it in my face with my Forever 21 Beauty Sponge. Now I'm taking my Naked Concealer in the shade Neutral Light, and we're putting that under our eyes, on our nose, on the sides of our nose, on our forehead, on our chin, any problematic areas that you want to conceal or anything that you just want to highlight itself. And I'm buffing that in with the same Forever 21 Beauty Sponge. I don't really think Makeup Forever has a beauty sponge. They might, but it's Forever 21. Now I'm taking my Holy Grail powder, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Setting Powder. And we are going to be setting our under eyes with our Morphe Y11 brush. After that, we are going to be contouring / bronzing up the face with the Lorac Tantalizer and that left contour shade. We are going to be going on our cheekbones, on our temples, on our chin, just to make it a little more defined, because your girl got cheeks she's trying to hide. So yeah, I don't know why I do this face. Really aggravates me when I look back at it, but when I'm doing my makeup, everything just I don't know, it just looks like it makes sense, but it doesn't. I'm sorry. Okay, now we'll be highlighting with this shade from Anastasia palette. I never knew that name of the palette. It's just, I just call it the highlighting palette. And I'm taking my icing double-sided brush, and I'm going to be highlighting my cheekbones to the gods. As you can see, this changes my mood just overall in general, because I've just highlighter's just amazing. Taking it on the other side of my face, and after I do this, I will be applying blush from Colourpop, which is a really nice color. It's not too exaggerated, not too pink, not too coral. It's just a nice shade, and I'm taking it in and applying it with my fan brush, just because that is the best application that I find with this. Because if I do use this side of the icing brush, I find that it packs it on too harshly, and I don't like that look on me. And after I apply my eyelashes, this will be the end of the tutorial. I did apply actually the Colourpop I Love Side collection in the shade Curvy on my lips. And this concludes the video for today. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and turn your post notifications. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Es curioso ver que tu orgullo has vencido. Molly, Bird, Crow, Buck, Barry, I'm about to see like